every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to my food challenge where I'm trying Laura in the Kitchen recipes for the very first time in front of the camera together with you. But sometimes things like today's recipe happen, which actually I tried this recipe before as one of the very first ones I've tried from Laura in the Kitchen, long before the idea of this food challenge was born. My God, it was really years ago. I remember I was still in university, and one time I decided to do something which was unheard of, and that is to bake something for a party I was throwing. And I remember, oh my God, my friends went crazy for these cookies. But the thing is that I don't really remember trying them out myself. I don't think I had a chance. Well, in any case, if you're as curious to see how they turned out, then keep on watching. We're gonna need 320 grams of flour, 300 grams of milk chocolate M&Ms, 200 grams of butter, 150 grams of sugar, 150 grams of brown sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla extract. KitchenAid today. I'll make it a special day because I did put it in a very uncomfortable place, so I take it down on special occasions. I really need to figure out where to put it in my current kitchen because I would use this beautiful, amazing thing every single time. So I have a paddle attachment and I'm gonna start with the wet mixture. So I'm gonna cream together butter and both of the sugars. Okay, and now to this I'm gonna add the eggs and vanilla extract and just mix to combine. Oh my God, I just love this thing so much. My beauty. Okay, now before adding the dry ingredients into the wet mixture, I want to just briefly mix them together. Not really sure how that will go because this is quite full. So into the flour, I'm gonna add the salt and baking soda, mix it through, then add it here and mix only to combine. Okay, and the very last ingredient I have are the M&Ms, so they will go here just for a brief second to just be incorporated inside the batter, and that's it. Oh my God, just look at this! Is this not the most fun dough you've ever seen in your life or what? So I turned on my oven to preheat to 190 degrees and now I'm gonna form the cookies on this parchment paper lined baking sheet. I have, how Laura calls it, handy dandy ice cream scoop. This is the small one, the size of 1 tablespoon. If you like cookies, man, you have to get this one. It's so quick and easy. So I'm gonna scoop them out and leave somewhere like 5 centimeters in between the cookies so that they have the space to grow. This dough has some baking soda, so they will grow. And whatever the recipe says, so I'll just make 12 cookies on a 1 baking sheet. Now this will go into the oven for 10 minutes and in the meantime I'll just work on the rest of the dough. These are so cute. Oh my God, I can see how these cookies could be favorite cookies for kids. It's just, what is this sound? Oh, I paused the dishwasher, so sorry, there will be some beeping. Okay, let's try one, shall we? Ooh, this one, I see a bright red one. So fun! Warm cookies. Can there be anything better? Oh, there can. If there was a cup of tea. My God, can you believe I don't have a cup of tea? I totally don't remember the taste of them. I can bet I didn't even try those cookies when I made them back then, years ago. Oh, this is a really, really like soft, chewy kind of cookie with a tiny, tiny bit. Let's just ignore the beeping, shall we? Tiny, tiny bit of crunch, but very, very slightly. This is so this though, it's like a sugar bomb. I actually remember my friends complaining while they were devouring these that they're too sweet. Like, oh my God, I finished the cookie. No one saw. As with most of Laura's desserts, people like to complain that they're too sweet, and at the same time they finish like I just did. Cookie, muffin, cake, pie, whatever. I think it's just in our nature to complain about something, but Laura's desserts are great. Maybe it's because of the amount of sugar, who knows? Maybe it's because you have sugar and the candy in addition to that, but this is a really, really great cookie when you just need something sweet and fun. This is a super quick recipe as well. You might have had a question why I'm baking just one tray at a time when I had in total 4 of them. And it's simply because that I found when I bake 2 baking trays at the same time, they never look as nice as when I bake just one. I know it's not economical any price-wise, but they look prettier, what can I say? So here are Laura's cookies. If you want to check out her make this recipe, you can find the video there in the cards. If you want the written recipe for this, I have one friend whose favorite cookie is this one. I even once made her like a Christmas gift jar, like a mixture of these cookies so that she could make them herself, just the dry part of the recipe. And I wrote like on the card like a recipe, you know, step by step what you should add and what you should do. She loved it. So these are definitely a really, really good cookie recipe to try. So as I mentioned, the written recipe is in the description box down below in both American and the metric system, so everyone could try this recipe out. I'm getting breathless. I'm already like thinking in my head, okay, tea, some time on my couch with these cookies. I'm making plans. So thank you so much for watching. If you want more ideas on what cookies to try out, I have a whole playlist there. And that's it. I will see you very, very soon. Bye.